asked him, I'm like, what were you talking about here? And he's like, I'm talking.
This is amazing. And I can't, guys, don't cancel me for this, but I kind of admire her for this because Robin is very good at making other people think they've had a really good idea that she put in. Like, it's so easy to do. All she does is, well, Cody, this is what you mean. And he goes, yeah, that's what I mean. He'll say something and she'll be like, no, Cody, this is what you mean. I just saw a clip today of her, the interviewer asks if Cody's the head of the family or something like that. And Robin answers the question as, this is what Cody thinks about this. And I'm like, do you not see exactly how this family runs? It's really satisfying to watch her, to watch clips where she will tell Cody, it is so amazing that you think this and it makes you such a good dad and such a good head of the household. And he's like, yeah, it is good, I think that. Hey, wives, this is what I think. Like, bro, you didn't think that before Robin told you that you thought that.
Everyone, I'm talking about Janelle.
And she does it while playing the damsel in distress, which is an interesting role. Because I do it while being like a helper.
Horrible things that she said about Janelle. I'm talking about Mary and the horrible things that she said about Mary and all the things that she's done.
Has Christine treated you badly?
In the beginning, it was very difficult in the beginning, but like I kept thinking we were working through stuff, but no, I'm not. I'm not sitting here. Yeah. Other than the walls that I'm dealing with her.
But how did she treat you differently?
So did she say no? She wasn't mean?
In the beginning.
It was snarky comments, not including me in things, kind of letting me know how things were gonna go, you know, kind of pulling rank. And it was
pulling rank.
It absolutely was.
In this particular clip, when you
pulling rank. What the fuck is that?
When you're sitting there and you're looking at her and said, you did not treat Robin well from the beginning.
Well, that was a focus that I was taking for everybody, but Robin was saying that statement, so I pointed that out. Robin brought that up. Robin was sitting there cap in hand with Christine. I'm like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Stop
wanting
Stop
acceptance.
asking her. Stop groveling. That was where I was. Stop groveling. Because she talked to the two of you, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just in that angry point.
Yeah, that is funny. That is funny. That is an interesting thing to do. You see that in a lot of friend dynamics, too. It's like two people are having beef and then so you're going to throw them under the bus and be like, oh, yeah, well, they were talking shit about you. Well, yeah, that's how relationship dynamics work. You vent about different problems you have with someone with another person. That doesn't mean that you're fucking talking shit and ganging up on them behind their back. You little fucker. He's like, take my side. They hate you. Take my side. They hate you. Like a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old.
So I was like, Robin, you stop groveling, because Christine's never going to love you. I'm in a state of anger. And she hasn't loved these two either, and she made the agreement that she would when she came in the family.
Like, I didn't become...
What?
I'm super, super close with Janelle until here in Flagstaff.
Cody shared with me a story that...
Which is interesting.
Prior to you guys...
They bonded over not being with him. And that's what they bond over now. The fact that they both had a relationship with a husband who neglected them.
It's really connecting. There were moments where you were bad-mouthing Mary, Janelle, and Robin. You got to a place of just not being a very good sister wife. Do you agree with that? That you would badmouth your other sister wives?
He was just someone that I would just rag on sometimes. Like, if I was frustrated with someone, I'd be like, oh, they did this, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah, it's so funny that she has to explain. She's like, I was just talking about my feelings with my husband. Like, when you have a relationship with people, you vent about your feelings with them to a particular person, typically the person you're the closest with, maybe the one that maybe pumps you full of children. And I guess that was my bad. I shouldn't have told him about the way that I felt because it would inconvenience him. and give him ammunition against me.
Yes, but that's not new. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
He would
So you're saying he's
complain-
guilty of complaining
Yes,
about
he
the
would
other wives
complain
too?
about the other wives too. Not Robin. He never complained about Robin.
Yeah.
But he would complain about Mary and Janelle all the time to me. I figured we were just complaining to each other because isn't that what people do?
Yes.
It's sort of, he was a sounding board. I didn't think that I was being mean. Like, he accuses me of being mean. I'm like, dude, I'm not a mean person. I don't know what you mean. I put up boundaries. You know, so it's not safe. Yes, but that's not mean.
When did you realize that that quality that you were showing, which was you being honest, talking about other sister wives complaining, when did you realize that he did not find that attractive anymore?
Well, I didn't know until right now that that's what he was talking about when he was saying I was being mean. Me just venting to him is what he's talking about, that I was mean to my sister wives? I think it's ridiculous.
Then why wouldn't you tell him, like, I don't understand why you're saying I'm being mean to your sister wives. I don't get it. I'm not mean. Give me an instance. Give me examples.
Yeah, I said I don't know what you mean, and we just kind of dropped it and didn't dig into it further.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are you asking why? Why? Because it's impossible to have a conversation with Cody. He's just gonna make you feel like shit. What do you mean, why didn't I press him? Because he accuses me of doing shit that makes no sense all the time, and I'm exhausted because I've been defending myself for like fucking 30 years? That's why. Because I've learned that there's literally no fucking point. Because he just lies. Like, it's just abuse. What do you mean, why? Because you've been conditioned to not. That's why, Christine. Let's validate, Christine. We know why you behave that way. That's how any human being would behave in that situation. Thank you.
Sounds painful and terrible.
Yes.
Is it just that it doesn't work anymore for her? Is it as simple as that, and it has nothing to do with you, Cody? It's just that Christine is a different person now.
Yeah,
period.
absolutely.
And-
Absolutely.
Oh my god. The fact that she's like the reason that it doesn't have to do with the fact that Christine is just different now and he's just different now. That would be a narcissistic excuse. He would just say, oh, we're just, you know, we both are just going our separate ways. It just doesn't work anymore. No. Cody neglected their relationship. Cody emotionally fucking abuses and neglects all of these women. That's the problem here. The problem is not Christine. The problem is them not being different. It's that he is abusive. So why are you going to sit here and say to him, is it possible that it's not your fault? And it's not her fault either? Why are we even giving him that idea? No. We are very much aware that he has to take responsibility for this. Why are you being like, is it possible that just no one takes accountability here? Why are you suggesting that? Why are you suggesting that? And I do have to say, I made a video about this exact clip the other day, and I was pretty fucking mad when I saw it. But at the same time, I have seen some more clips that have come out where his behavior in this interview seems very aggressive. Like when he asks her, I don't know if we'll see it here, but he asks her, or she asks him, what's your relationship with Robin? How would you describe it? And he just says nothing, and it felt really aggressive to me. So maybe I do understand why she's trying to get on his side, kinda, maybe. But that's just so dangerous to feed a man who's openly sitting here being like, ha ha ha.
My ego.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it that she's like, listen, I'm not a fit here. I gotta move on.
That you can accept.
Yeah, but what she's actually doing is
Making me take accountability, and that I have a problem with, okay? Because I have gotten away this long without taking accountability, and I ain't about to fucking start now, and it is unfair and disrespectful that you think an old dog could learn a no fucking trick.
broke my baby's heart. I don't respect him. Coward. I don't respect him. Pick statements. I don't respect him.
No one respects you.
Just name it. She been talking to me.
Yeah, you suck.
Look, breaking up a marriage when you're not in love, I get it. But to assuage her guilt, she has blamed me for everything.
Her guilt? Her guilt? Her guilt? her guilt